Good Friday, 1964. The second largest earthquake in recorded history strikes Alaska. Magnitude 9.2. The earth opened up and swallowed entire neighborhoods. But for the geologists on the ground, the numbers didn't add up. The seismic waves didn't travel through the earth like they should have. They hit something hollow, something metallic. David Reed was 8 years old when he watched his house disappear into a fissure. He didn't see soil. He saw a wall of smooth, dark, obsidian-like material that pulsed with a faint blue light. For 60 years, David has been hunting that wall. In 2026, he finally found the key. And it's not a geological formation. It's a cage. Project Faultline was a secret USGS operation to study the hollow ribs, a massive artificial structure miles beneath the Earth's crust. David Reed reveals the horrifying truth about our global energy industry. We were never just drilling for oil. Crude oil isn't just fuel. It is the geological lubricant of the planet. It was placed there eons ago to keep the crust sliding smoothly over the ribs. By 2026, we have extracted billions of barrels, leaving the friction points dry. The grinding sound people report as the hum isn't industrial noise. It's the sound of the tectonic plates snagging on the cage. David was arrested for trying to sabotage a deep-sea rig in the Beaufort Sea. He wasn't a terrorist. He was trying to stop the gears from locking. By July 2026, the data became undeniable. The lubricant is gone. The plates are no longer sliding. They are tearing. David Reed's seismic sensors are picking up a reverse collapse. Usually things fall into the earth. Now something is pushing out. David claims that the cage, the hollow ribs, isn't meant to keep the earth together. It was meant to keep something inside the core. As the crust thins and the friction increases, the earth is literally peeling. In Anchorage, new mountain ranges are appearing overnight. They aren't made of granite. They are made of the same dark, pulsing material David saw in 1964. The planet is changing its skin, and we are just the parasites living on the surface of the old one. David Reed's final message was intercepted by Deep Anchor in November 2026. He said, "The machine is dry, the cage is open. What we called the Earth was just a shell." As of today, February 2026, the global seismic frequency has hit a record high. The hum is now a scream. If you feel a tremor stumping under your feet, it's not a quake, it's a footstep from below. The skin is coming off. The machine is waking up. Welcome to the deep end. What if I told you that everything you know about oil is a lie? That it's not a fossil fuel, but something far more vital to the planet itself? Today, we're diving deep into the chilling story of Project Faultline, a conspiracy that reveals the terrifying truth behind the black gold we so desperately crave. It all began in the late 1960s. As the world's thirst for oil grew, a top-secret international consortium of geologists and physicists was formed. They weren't just looking for new oil fields. They were tasked with understanding the fundamental nature of petroleum. This was Project Faultline. For years, they worked in the shadows, their findings classified at the highest levels. What they discovered was earth-shattering, literally. Their research concluded that oil isn't the decomposed remains of ancient organisms. Instead, it's a primordial substance, an abiotic fluid that serves as the Earth's geological lubricant. Think of it like the synovial fluid in our joints. This geological lubricant fills the vast network of fractures and faults between tectonic plates, allowing them to glide smoothly against each other. It absorbs immense pressure, dampens seismic energy, and maintains a delicate planetary equilibrium. It's the lifeblood of the Earth's crust. This discovery should have changed the world, but it didn't. The implications were too catastrophic for the global economy. Acknowledging oil as a vital geological component would mean halting its extraction immediately. The powers that be couldn't let that happen. The truth was buried, and the fossil fuel myth was aggressively pushed, becoming the accepted reality we all know today. So what are the consequences of drilling this deep? For over a century, we've been pumping the Earth's lubricant out of the ground at an alarming rate. We've been draining the very fluid that keeps the tectonic plates stable. The result? We're essentially giving the planet a severe case of geological arthritis. The smooth gliding motion of the plates is becoming a grinding, jarring process. The pressure that was once absorbed is now building up, creating unprecedented seismic stress along fault lines worldwide. Scientists on the inside have been sounding the alarm for decades. They predicted a dramatic increase in the frequency and intensity of earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. They warned that certain regions, heavily depleted of their natural lubricant, would become catastrophic hotspots. Look at the data. Hasn't it felt like major seismic events are becoming more common, more destructive? It's not your imagination. We are witnessing the direct consequences of our actions. The planet is screaming in pain, and we've been told to ignore it. This brings us to David Reed. A brilliant but disillusioned geologist, Reed was one of the original members of Project Faultline. For 50 years, he watched in horror as his warnings were ignored and his research was twisted to serve corporate interests. He tried to leak the truth through official channels, but he was silenced, discredited, and threatened. His life's work, a testament to the impending danger, was locked away. Now in his final years, with nothing left to lose, Reed has decided to take matters into his own hands. He's not a terrorist, as some might label him. He's a man pushed to the brink, trying to save a world that refuses to listen. Reed is systematically targeting and destroying the world's largest oil refineries and strategic reserves. His actions are not meant to cause harm to people, but to cripple the system. It's a desperate, last-ditch effort to force us to stop drilling. He believes that by creating a global oil shortage, he can give the Earth a chance to heal, to naturally replenish its geological lubricant before the plates seize up completely and trigger a planet-wide cataclysm. Is he a madman or a savior? His methods are extreme, but his motive is born from a terrible truth. The story of Project Faultline isn't just a conspiracy theory, it's a warning. It forces us to ask a terrifying question. What if the real price of oil isn't paid at the pump, but with the very stability of our world? Thanks for watching. If this story made you think, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown. Stay curious.